guys, and welcome to another episode of the Power Touch Vlogs. And it's good to be here again. Thank you so much for all of the comment on the first video. I appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who shared the link, and thanks to those who subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, and also make sure you click on the notification bell so that you can get notified every time we post a new video. So this is officially my last video for this year, and of course the next video you see most likely will be 2020, right? So I was thinking, what have I learned this year? What has 2019 taught me? And I was able to put down a few things, and I really want to share it with you and how I was able to work on them. Now, the very first thing that I had an issue with this year that 2019 has taught me is that don't procrastinate. Literally. Now, talking to you right now in this video, it took me 8 months to record my first video. And that was because I was saying I would do it. I don't have the means. I don't have a camera. I don't know how to use the Adobe Premiere Pro. I can't edit, so I can't record. So I was just giving very flimsy excuses, and that was one of the things that actually affected me not releasing this video. To surprise you guys, the tripod I'm using to record this video right now, I'd gotten this tripod since like July this year. Like July, as in July, right? And then I just kept pushing it, and I was unable to do something tangible. So I was using the excuse of I was recording my wake-up show on radio in the morning and posting it on my Instagram as an excuse to, I'm sure, doing something, right? But it wasn't really what I wanted to do this year. I really wanted to start my YouTube channel and get it functioning properly. So what I did was I started from that point where I was. I didn't even give it a second thought. And every single day, there were reasons to, everything was giving me indications like this. Daniel, start this video, start making these videos. So there were too many indicators that I could not even like blind my eyes to them or make an excuse for myself anymore. So I just did it. My first video, I was inside the studio. My show was just over. The next show was about to go on, and I picked up my camera, the tripod. The funny part, the tripod is always in my bag. Can you imagine? And I didn't even record. So first thing first, I learned that this year, procrastination is never the way. It will never help you in any form. In fact, it slows you down, because right now, I should be recording like maybe 50 videos already this year. If I was recording 2 videos every week since the beginning of the year, you do the maths. Come on, at least I should have nothing less than at least 50 videos at all. I don't have videos at all. I should have 50 videos in 2019. But guess what? I just have 2. Right? But I'm glad I started anyway, because that is something that is very key. Well, another thing that I have learned this year is you have to have a plan. That is just the truth. Nothing works out the way you just plan it to be. You have to like put your heart and soul to it, come up with a structured plan. When I made my first video, I made like 3 attempts, and I had to select one out of it. I had a plan of, this was what my channel was going to be like, and this was what it was going to be like. At the beginning of the year, I wanted to go into talking into politics and all of those things that have to relate to political stuff as a presenter. And I dedicated myself to watching the news, like reading news article. I attended conferences where they were talking political stuff just because I wanted to get exposed to that field. And that was my plan, and it worked for me, yeah? So that was something that really, really worked for me. Well, another thing that I did this year, or that this year taught me, was learn to take a break, learn to say no, and learn to let go. 3 things in one. Learn to take a break, learn to let go, and learn to say no. This year, I learned how to say no. 2019 taught me how to say no. Because truthfully, if you say yes to everything that comes your way, you would not get to where you want to be. And if you hold on to all of the things that have happened to you in the past, the negative things that people have done to you before, I don't know how you're going to even survive in the first place. And of course, yes, take a break. Like, just take a break. Like, legit, take a break. You're not the only one who is working really hard. Some of you need to take a break because your brain are like computers. Some of you, truthfully now, no jokes, some of you just need to like shut down, restart, or yeah, stuff like that. Just think about it. It is very important. I did that this year, and it really helped. Getting into 2019, I had a break in December 2018, and that break helped me pull through in 2019. And of course, I would definitely take another break before the year runs out. And of course, I would use that opportunity to get my heart and soul refreshed again. Letting go for me this year was something that I learned the hard way, because there were experiences that I've had, and I was just finding it difficult to let go. Now, this is my own way of letting go. I talk to that situation. Now, if it was an individual that I had an issue with, I literally call the person. If I could see the person one-on-one, I tell the person face to face, okay, these are the issues that I have with you. I really don't like how we have come this far, but I just feel like, it is time for us to go, just move on our separate ways. And it's somehow, it feels like, oh, you're hurting one person or the other person, but it just makes you a better individual at the end of the day. So try it. I promise you it will work. All right, yeah. 2019 taught me to be deliberate. Yeah. If there were two things 2019 taught me, be deliberate about your actions, be deliberate about what you say. Like, legit, this helped me a whole lot in 2019. Like, the deliberate actions, the deliberate steps I had to take from doing one thing or the other, like paying attention to things and just saying, this is what I want to do. This is how I am going to do it. I just figured that out. It took a while. It's not easy. Sometimes it takes discipline to be deliberate. It takes prayer. Let me even put it that way, to be deliberate, because you are trying to stick to one thing and somebody's bringing up another idea. And I also learned that, this whole thing of being deliberate is about you putting your heart and soul to something and saying, this is what I want to do. And there are days when it doesn't work out. Like, I was hitting the gym early this year, and in the middle of the year, I started joining those people that say, it's the wicked that run when no one pursues them. And now I have a big belly. Oh, don't even ask me to show you what that looks like. All right. Another thing I learned this year was to learn and to unlearn. This is the most critical part of my 2019, that what I have learned this year. Learn and unlearn. Now, one of the ways that I was able to achieve this was to keep an open mind. I have learned some things this year, and I've unlearned certain things. I have learned to, work with people. I have learned to work under pressure. This year, I was involved in a project, a TV project, which I have never done before. Somebody just says, I think you can talk, so why don't I just... In my head, I was just going there to talk. But I learned how to be a director. I learned how to be a producer. I learned how to script. I learned how to write proposals. Things that I did not even have an idea of from the very beginning. I learned them this year. And the only way you can do this is if you keep an open mind. Because the interesting thing about it, the people that will teach you, most of the time are people that are younger than you. Yes, I said it. The people that are going to teach you the things you need to learn are people that are younger than you. And if you don't put your heart down to listen to these people, you might not go anywhere. I am someone who naturally loves to share my burden. So when I see that, oh, this person can do this thing, I just push it to the person. This person can, I just push it. But I understand that, what I understand is, you have to also learn this thing, because sometimes they will not be available, and then you feel like, oh, these people are not there for me. It's not that they're not there for you. They have their own lives too, right? Yeah. So you figure out something for yourself and see how best it will work for you. So learn and unlearn. I unlearned a whole lot from, oh, it's not thank you, it's thank you. Like, seriously, there's a whole lot to learn with English. It's not say, it says. SAY. It's not says, it says. So you learn so many things, and sometimes the learning process might not be as sweet, maybe like a classroom for a toddler. Sometimes it could come in a very harsh format, yeah, but you have to take it all in. So I learned this year, and I unlearned this year too. Shout out to 2019. All right, another thing I learned this year was to respect people's opinion. This is another highlight of my 2019. Like, understanding that we are all different human beings, and understanding that people come from different perspectives and we are from different cultural backgrounds, and it means that we should always respect people's opinion, especially when they have certain mindset about certain things. This year I had arguments with people a whole lot, but understanding that you have to respect what somebody has said, irrespective of whether you agree with it or not. It's a lot. I know it could be a whole lot. Maybe somebody's saying something that you totally disagree with. You might disagree with it, but you have to still respect that person for what they have said. On various grounds, from your work environment to even your immediate family members, you have to understand how respect works. And they say respect is reciprocal. That is the ultimate truth. I don't know if you've heard that before, but I'll tell you again that respect is reciprocal. And if you don't respect people, there is no how people are going to respect you. From what they say, to how you address people, to what you say to people, to even respect to the words you say. It's a very key thing. So basically, these are the few things that I have learned this year and that 2019 has taught me. why don't you just go to the comment section and write what you have learned this year, and let's also share our ideas on how we can make 2020 a better year for all of us. I wish us all an amazing celebration, season's greetings to everybody, and happy new year in advance. Please do not forget to tell your friends and family to subscribe to this channel, because trust me, the Power Touch Vlogs is here for you, and we are here to stay for a lifetime. Thanks to everybody so much for the first video once again, and thank you for sticking by. This is my own way of holding myself accountable, ensuring that I deliver as at when due. Thank you guys. Do have a blessed day, and bye bye.